If you follow the steps shown in these videos, your Roblox account won't just be at risk, it will be gone. Today, I'm uncovering a scam so sneaky that it's been stealing thousands of Robux, rare limiteds, and entire accounts from players without them even realizing it. This isn't a shader download. This is account hijacking at its worst. Let's break down exactly how they trick you, how they steal your account, and how you can protect yourself before it's too late. Imagine you're just scrolling through YouTube. You see a video titled, "How to Get Shaders on Roblox, 2025 Working." It has lots of likes, lots of views, and the comments seem positive. People are saying, "Thanks, it worked. Looks so cool." Everything seems normal. You trust it. The tutorial looks very professional at first. Clear voice, on-screen instructions, and a confident tone. But what you don't realize is that right from the beginning, the scam has already started. First, they tell you to open developer tools by pressing F12 or right-click greater than inspect. Then they guide you to the network tab. This is where your browser keeps track of every single request and piece of data your browser sends when talking to a website. They tell you to search for something called profile, and when you find it, they ask you to right-click it and copy it. To a regular person, this just seems like copying some technical text, but what you are really copying is the entire authentication request between your computer and Roblox. Inside that request is something called your .ROBLOSECURITY token. Now let's pause for a second. What is the Roblox security token? When you log into Roblox, Roblox's servers give your computer a special secret key. This key tells Roblox, "Hey, this is the real your username. Let them in." Every time you play a game, buy something, or chat, this token proves you're logged in. If someone else gets that token, they don't need your password. They don't need your email. They don't even need two-factor authentication. They just paste that token into their browser, and boom, they're inside your account as if they were you. Scammers know that most Roblox players are younger. They know you get excited when you hear about free shaders or better graphics. They rush you through the steps fast before you can stop and think. They use fake comments to boost the video's trustworthiness. They make the instructions seem normal and technical to confuse anyone who doesn't have IT experience. The result? You are scammed before you even know something went wrong. Now, here's the part that really shows how evil this scam is. If you actually scroll down inside the copied profile data, you can find a clear warning built into Roblox's system itself. It says, Roblox security. Warning, do not share this. Sharing this will allow someone to log in as you and to steal your Robux and items. That's right. Even Roblox tries to warn you. But the scammers rely on you being too rushed, too excited, or too inexperienced to notice. Once the scammer has your token, here's what can happen in minutes. They log into your account. They steal your Robux. They steal your limited items. They trade your valuable items to their accounts. They enable two-step verification on their own email. They change your password and email address. They can delete your account or sell it on black markets. And by the time you realize what happened, it's too late. Here's the truth. Real shaders, like Reshade, have nothing to do with copying profile data or dev tools. Shaders are external programs that change how your game looks on your own computer. They never touch Roblox servers, login systems, or accounts. If a video ever tells you to open dev tools, copy anything from network, or paste profile info into a website, it is guaranteed to be a scam. So, to be safe, never copy-paste requests from dev tools unless you are an advanced user. Never trust random links for free items, free shaders, or account upgrades. Always question anything that seems too good to be true. Enable two-step verification on your Roblox account and link a safe email. Scammers rely on players not knowing how things work. But if we expose these scams and teach each other, we make it harder for scammers to succeed. Share this video with your friends. Help protect your community. Stay safe out there. And remember, if something online sounds too good to be true, It usually is. Talk is cheap. Actions speak louder. Let's battle.